rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. On the Baltimore sideline, a look at head coach John Harbaugh. His team a perfect 9-0. Going for the perfect 10 here today and playing with a ton of confidence at this point. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking... John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Greg Russo getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll run again. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Ravens offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one caught, Dejounte Wester. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
And a Raven first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw, moving to his right. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Here now, second down and goal. They'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top and looking for Andrews. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He'll drop to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
A pickup there of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. And a Raven first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Baltimore. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Ravens. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Baltimore.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He runs with it. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Ravens offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep them contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. Uh-oh. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
First down, Ravens.
Waste of time.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Throwing now from the gun. Going for it all. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Rolling to the left. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some.
Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Moving left. He keeps it himself. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Ravens. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. T.J. Sanders. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On the move left. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. Now, faking the give, he's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They are moving in on a double-digit win season, a 10th victory on the year to start this drive with 1st down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. In trouble, and down he goes. Greg Rousseau. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and He can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Forced out wide. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
It is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.